39, 41, 56. Hello. Adan tanzania. Ye tanzania. क्या बोलते हैं? Okay, 55 persons have entered. So somebody has requested I should repeat this construction of homeopathic measurement. So I will repeat and then we'll continue. So this construction of homeopathic materia medica is not the task of few weeks, few months. It took years together. And there are basically three steps of this construction of homeopathic materia medica, and that in the initial stage there is a drug proving. Now this drug proving, there is a one important coordinator of this drug proving, and then rest of the participants are there. So after now in this, during this process of drug proving, each prover has been given a daily record book, and in that daily record book they are recording the various symptoms. The symptoms felt on the first day, symptoms felt on the second day, symptoms felt after 7 days, etc. So there is a huge compilation of daily books from each prover. So when the chief coordinator of that drug proving ends that drug proving experiment, then all these daily books are collected, given in the possession of the main conductor of prover, and then that conductor of that prover carefully go through the daily book of each prover, and he comes to know that there are few symptoms. He first take a review of all these daily books, and after that review of daily book, we try to analyze whatever symptoms they have got, what are the symptoms which are being frequently observed, the symptoms which are moderately observed, symptoms which are less observed. There is the one analysis, and then another analysis or another is the rearrangement. Whatever symptoms are recorded, they are rearranged according to the various areas from where they have come from. For example, if there is a pain in the head, it simply indicates that this is the effect of this specific drug on head. So whatever symptoms or whatever alteration is felt, it is rearranged under the heading of head. There is some symptom related with pain in abdomen. That symptom is rearranged under the heading of abdomen. If symptom is felt in the eyes, it is rearranged under the heading of eye, and so on. So after finishing drug proving, there is a compilation of daily book of all provers. The chief conductor of proving does the analysis with respect to the symptoms which are more frequently seen, moderately seen, and less commonly seen, and then they are rearranged according to the various parts of the body, or they are rearranged under the various parts of body. And then whatever the rough draft of materia medica is there, it is been circulated, and few physicians are asked to confirm the symptoms which are there. Are they really reliable symptoms, or they are not reliable symptoms? Then that raw proving, that raw information is being utilized by various homeopathic physicians, and then they approve that yes, this is a clinically confirmed symptom. So take an example of, again we'll take an example of pulsatilla. So a very common symptom of, or very characteristic symptom of pulsatilla is thirstlessness. So I will again repeat it. So 100 provers are there. Out of those 100 provers, 75 provers have failed the symptom of thirstlessness. Then it is considered as a characteristic symptom. Then some homeopathic physicians will prescribe on the basis of that thirstlessness, and once that prescription gives relief to the patient, then it is said that yes, this drug has definitely proved this symptom of thirstlessness. Now I will explain it more. Now whenever the drug proving is considered, now what is the principle behind all this drug proving is the similia similibus curanter. That means after taking a few drugs, there will be certain alterations, and if that alteration is relieved after administration of that specific drug, it is retrospectively understood that why pulsatilla has relieved the symptom of thirstlessness because of similia similibus curanter. That means it has produced the symptom in the drug proving, and that's why it is giving a relief to the patient, and that's why it is confirmed. Yes, the thirstlessness is a symptom of pulsatilla. Then during this whole process of construction of homeopathic, I think it is understood. If you still have any query, we'll solve this query in the next lecture. But for the time being, you think over it. I think you have understood it. I will go ahead. That after understanding this process of construction of homeopathic materia medica, so after understanding this process of construction of homeopathic materia medica, then we come to know that yes, this is not a mechanical process. This is not a haphazard process. There is some unique science and philosophy which is behind this homeopathic materia medica, and which I want to explain today. Is that unique science and philosophy. So, what is the science part of that homeopathic materia medica? The science part deals with the laws. Now, what is that law which governs this procedure of construction of homeopathic materia medica is first law, similia similibus curanter. The drug which is able to produce the symptom, the same drug will relieve the same symptom. This is the one law. Then there is another law that is in the further number 26. It is mentioned therapeutic law. So all you know that there has to be something stronger one, there has to be something weaker one. And while during this procedure of developing homeopathic materia medica, always the stronger dynamic forces are introduced in the healthy human being, so they produce alterations in the state of health. So these are the two laws. So every science is governed by certain laws. So similarly, homeopathic materia medica is also governed by this law, law of similia, simile vesperenter, and therapeutic uh, law of therapeutics, that is given in the episode number 26. Then every science has its unique standardized procedure. So similarly, the whole drug proving on the basis of which the homeopathic materia medica is constructed, this procedure, it's standard procedure. There are guidelines given in the organ on how to conduct drug proving that you have also understood in homeopathic pharmacy. So you have to follow that strict procedure before you prove or before you want to add something new into the materia medica. Then third one is the mechanism. The mechanism of analysis and rearrangement is to be uniform. So similarly, so number of provers, that means number of chief coordinators of prover have conducted these experiments of proving with the objective of construction of homeopathic materia medica. They have followed the same mechanism of analysis and rearrangement of symptoms recorded in the daily books. And then one more important characteristic feature of science is that result should be repeated in all different situations. Whatever is the situation, the result, that is what is the result of drug proving. Result of drug proving is alterations in the state of health, and this alterations in the state of health later on is included in the materia medica. So you repeat this procedure in India, in Europe, in America, the results will be there. The results will be repeatedly seen. So, so many provers from different parts of globes have conducted the proving, and the results are repeatedly seen. That is, alterations in the state of health is repeatedly seen after administration of a stronger dynamic force. That's why there is a science. This is the science behind the homeopathic materia medica. And then the precision. Every science has its own tools of precision. So in homeopathic materia medica, what is the precision? The precision is the process of grading of symptom. And this is the feature of science. Science is governed by laws, science is governed by procedure, science is governed by certain mechanisms. The results are repeated in spite of different situations, and there is a precision. And therefore, all these features of science is also carefully followed by homeopathic materia medica. That's why we can conclude, yes, homeopathic materia medica has a uniqueness, and that uniqueness is in its science and philosophy. Now, why it is important to understand? Because all these things, the science and philosophy of homeopathic materia medica, is will help us in understanding the materia medica of a specific drug. So for today, I will end the meeting. If tomorrow there is a lecture, I will conduct. If tomorrow is a holiday, I will not conduct, and accordingly I will send the link. Thank you. Now I will end the meeting. If you have any queries, any doubts, please let me know on the personal WhatsApp group.